Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back here with the Joker. We are in Singapore, one of my favourite cities in the world. It is East meets West, a mix of the two cultures in this fascinating city. I love this place. It has been pouring all afternoon here today. It has lightened off slightly here for qualifying, which is always a good thing. I couldn't imagine what it would be like driving around here at night in the rain. It must just be insane. A few of the cars now warming up here at Marina Bay. We've been coming here since 2008 in the modern era. Sebastian Vettel has 4 wins, all with Red Bull, 3 poles, 2 with Red Bull, 1 with Ferrari. Who's it going to be today? Let's jump on board with Schulze and let's get this qualifying underway. Intermediate tyres for everyone here today. Certainly not full wet conditions, although maybe a couple of hours it might have been. We've got Schulze in the Mercedes, we've got a Haas, I can't quite see the numbers so I can't see who that is, and we've got a Force India out as well. These guys will just see where the grip is as Schulze gets a little bit sideways, and so does the Haas behind him. Through here, this is the onto Nickel Highway, back onto Stamford Road. You can see already there's a bit of a dry line forming thanks to GP2 qualifying. This is St Andrews Road, approaching the old, what was the Singapore Sling, just a corner that was, I'll use Roscoe's term, can go and suck balls. It was a shocking corner, wrecked many cars, but they quickly rectified that after, I think it was 2009 or 10. It only lasted a couple of years, it wrecked too many cars. Following Formula Dragster around here. It's coming down Esplanade Drive. And Roscoe's out. Everyone's out. There's only a couple that are in. Some must have come out, done an outlap, and they've gone back in. Conditions may be drying out. I wonder why it looks like it's either going to be Penske. I wonder why he's going so slowly. Alright, here comes Schulze. First flying lap. And that'll be Hyperjuice behind him because the laggy person in the other Haas has only just come out the pits. For some reason we've got yellow in sector 3. You can hear just the short shifting that has to be done here just to keep some traction. We don't want to light the tyres up. There's Schulze very nicely out of there. That is, I've just been corrected, that is actually laggy person behind him in the blue helmet. He gets very sideways coming out of turn 5 there. Down Raffles Boulevard, round turn 7, Nichols Highway. Back onto Stamford Road. And then St Andrews Road. These are all roads that I actually know I love. I love Singapore, I've been there many times. There used to be a chicane in that corner, it was just silly. Singapore Sling. Yeah, slingshot you into the wall. Formula Dragster, I think. I wonder if they know it's only qualifying. I don't know why they're so close. But we can see Owens is in the pit and he's on ultra softs. It must be drying out enough, unless he's suicidal. It must be as Hyperjuice very sideways coming through there. Finishing with Schulze on his first flying lap. What's the delta going to be? nicely planted through there. Can't quite see that. It's a 158. 158. What's that? Probably 15 seconds off a dry time. But we've now got DT and the Sauber, who's also in the pits on the Ultra Softs. Wonder if these guys have played it smart. Here's our mate Kaiwis. He's flying the flag alone again. Chris Toss now sets the fastest lap at 1:58.3. Let's see if we can stick with Kaiwis here and cheer on our mate. Approaching turn 10. Cross coming up to the Anderson Bridge. There goes Preet. And turn 13 onto the Esplanade. As the officials now have enabled DRS, so they obviously deem it dry enough. It certainly looks like it stopped raining. Just ever so slight moisture on the road. I reckon these guys that have gone on to Ultras might have played it well. Kaiwis here comes under the grandstand, such a unique feature. I think the only other feature where you go under the track is Abu Dhabi out of the pit lane. We've got Roscoe in the lane. Kaiwis comes across for a 1:58.0 second. That's an awesome time. Now can he get back into the pits and get some Ultras on? Here's DT, he's out on the Ultras. It must be dry enough, he's just wiggling it around just to see what he's got. I wonder if this is going to work for him. There's more doing it. Schultz is on him, Mitch is on him. Blaggy person has gone in, he's gone on them. Righto, here's Owens on the Ultra Soft. 2 minutes left. Can those that are out, can they get back in? Change tyres and get back out and cross the line before it's done. They've got about 20 seconds to do it. Slight lock up. See, Owens is being very cautious, but the grip must be there. Roscoe's coming, starting his flying lap on the Ultra Softs. As Owens goes faster, 10 seconds faster, 1:47.5. And looks like he's going on with it as well. He's going for a second flying lap. Roscoe kisses the apex there. The Sauber behind him just runs ever so slightly wide. Just comes with following so closely, you lose your front wing downforce. Preet's parked it up, I think that was. Preet's had enough. He couldn't make it out again. Across the Anderson Bridge here, hairpin onto the Esplanade, back across the bridge. Turn 14, about to come around the front of the grandstand. The Sauber's sticking with him. The Sauber's DT, I believe. Nicely done. So far we've got Mitchie, Schultze, Owens. What have these two got? Roscoe, 143. That's a big margin. And DJR's pipped him, 142. But in the end, Owens did go on with it, and he finished with a 141. So Owens and DJR in the front row. Roscoe, Mitchie, Schultze were the only brave enough ones to have a crack on the Ultra Softs. Our mate Kai was finished 7th. Awesome time from him. Let's go racing. We are set to get underway here in Singapore. 5 lights. And we're off. It's a good start from everyone. Nice and cleanly from everyone, actually. Owens holds it from DJR and Roscoe. It's actually very cleanly done. Well done, guys. And Owens has bolted. I think that's 0.7 of a second already in a few corners. Kaiwas and Laggy Person having a go at each other down to turn 7. And oh, we got Mitchie's spun around at turn 7. Still Owens from DJR, from Roscoe, from Preet and Mitchie. Owens certainly has the early pace. He has bolted a second clear in half a lap. Preet is all over the back of Roscoe's gearbox here. Look at him, he's hunting. He is all over the back of him, looking for a way through the chicane here. Not going to happen through there. It's a one-way stand through there. Shows the nose into turn 22, 23. Pulls out a slipstream. They're going to go side by side down the main straight here. Up the inside goes Preet. Job done on Roscoe. That was very fast. Preet does look very racy. And now he's after DJR. We've got R8 in the pit for an early stop now. What's he going to go on to? Softs or, yep, soft tyres. So he'll be going to the end if nothing else happens. Changing the front wing as well. I must have been caught up in a very minor incident. I didn't see anything. But that does give him clear air. And he can go to the end now. Right, back to the front. Owens is still bolting, nearly 1.5 seconds clear from DJR. Round the hairpin onto Esplanade Drive. And Preet has already caught up to the back of DJR. He's all over the back of him. They go side by side into turn 14. DJR is going to force Preet to go around a long way, but Preet undercuts him, and oh, he's got the job done. Very nice move from Preet. Undercut him and said, "Thank you, mother, for the rabbit." The words of Rex Hunt there. Preet is on the charge here. You can see already that gap to Owens is falling. Now that Preet's behind him. So we've got Formula Dragsters in the pit for an early stop. Looks like DT's been in the pit as well. He's on soft tyre now. Change of the front nose cone as well for Formula Dragster. But Kaiwas has been in a little bit of a war there. He's missing half his front wing, which around Singapore is not something that you want to have. Maximum downforce on this track. So many left, right, 90-degree turns, hairpins. You want the car planted. There's a new fella here, Christos. He's new to this league anyway. Field seems to be spreading out a bit here for the moment. Everyone seems to be on their own. Preet's got that margin down to half a second to Owens now. 0.3 of a second. He is absolutely flying. Well, he's pushing really hard because he's just got a 3-second time penalty. You can see in the background here, DJR and Mitchie are actually quite close. And Preet sets fastest lap at 1:42. And he is all over the back of Owens now. He's all over the back of him. You can smell him. I don't know what he had for breakfast this morning, but he is on fire. Now, Owens is a race winner so far in this league. He's not exactly going to hold him up either. Preet runs a little bit wide there. Owens comes back at him. Preet holds the line and gets the job done. Cross live to Preet. Preet, have you got us?
Yeah, Joker, I got you.
Mate, you're on fire today. It was a bit of a cautious start, but once everyone's spread out, you've stormed past Roscoe, DJR, and now Owens. How's the car feeling?
Yeah, I had to take a cautious start. Didn't want to collide with anybody because I just wanted to see my pace. And now that everyone's spread out, I've got past everybody, which is good. And now I'm just hoping to build a gap and make sure Owens and Roscoe don't get close to me, because that's the last thing I need to be battling with them, because I already have a penalty, which doesn't help my chance. And
what about from here, mate, strategy wise? You're pushing on with the ultra softs and then to super soft or soft?
Yeah, mate, I'm gonna just push on maybe till lap 11, 12. Also, I'm gonna see what Owens is doing. I think the gap is around 10 to 12 seconds, so I don't think he will be able to do the undercut, but I just want to see what he'll be doing, and yeah, just kind of work towards it. But if he doesn't pit by lap 12, I'll be pitting.
And what about fuel, mate? Are you going to have to conserve any a bit later on?
Well, I did a 1.5 laps of fuel, but right now I'm only at plus 0.3. So I might need to do a little bit, but not too much. That's worrying.
Alright, mate, we'll let you get back to it. Great work, keep it up.
Thanks, mate.
Preet there. The young Renault factory driver, he is on fire. Righto, here's Christos, one of the new fellas, currently sitting P7. And he's got 5 seconds behind him and about 5 seconds in front of him. Oh no, DT's retired. What's DT done? Can't seem to find DT. But that's okay, he's retired for some reason. Kairos, same thing, he's got 5 seconds in front of him and 28 seconds behind him. He's all on his own. Everyone is. Everyone's just all on their own. Kairos is still missing half his front wing. He's done well to get this far. I'll give him that. Well done. Christos through turn 10, the old Singapore sling, Anderson Bridge. Beautiful old bridge that is. Laggy person. I don't know what happened with Laggy person this weekend. He just didn't seem to have the pace. Whether it was wrong setup, wrong strategy, lack of practice, not sure. He just didn't seem to have it. So we follow him through under the grandstand, through the last chicane, 20, 21, and if you call 22 a corner, should be flat out in 5th or 6th gear. Mitchie and DJR are probably the closest pair of cars on the track at the moment. These guys have been going at it for a while now. See DT closes up, there's Constantine through the corner there. And Preet's in. Preet is pitting. He's got 10 seconds on Owens. Certainly not enough for the undercut by Owens. He's going on to the super softs. See if he can make those last 18 laps or so. There should be no problem doing that. He's dropped a couple of places, but everyone else still has to pit. Roscoe's in the lane. Super softs. Are we going to see a move from Mercedes and Force India as well? Owens and DJR. McLaren have moved his Kaiwas Ultra Softs to Super Soft and changing his front nose finally. That'll feel like a completely different car now for him. Nice clean stop there. Kai's is going to love that. Oh no, and we've got a Gebo. Gebo's gone straight on at turn 1 by the looks somehow. Looks like Owens has pitted, and so has DJR. Now we've just skipped ahead to lap 14. Owens has now got Roscoe for company, 1.5 seconds behind. Probably not it's too early to have a push on those tyres. Roscoe was a bit further back, so he's made up a couple of seconds in the actual pit stop by doing that. As DJR goes down the inside of Mitchie there. It's not done with yet though, is it? Mitchie must be having a bit of lag issues there, because he did just pass him. But that's okay, DJR's going to have to do it again. He does look like he's got the speed, we've certainly got the tyres to do it. Yeah, Mitchie's got some lag issues going on there. Just disappearing up the road. Mitchie's on the softs. DJR is on super softs. Look at that for a shot, that's an awesome shot. Righto, on with Roscoe. Roscoe's still closing, still holding that gap to Owens, about 1.5 seconds or so. As the laggy person goes, fastest lap now, 1:41.5. Christos with a 3-second time penalty. This is Preet through turns, so turn 10 there, 10, 11, 12, across the bridge, turn 13, up the Esplanade straight now. This is amazing speed from this fella. 15 seconds, nearly 16 seconds gap. That's unreal. Righto, R8, his teammate, in 7th place on soft tyres. He stopped on end of lap 1. And he's got our mate Kai was 2 seconds behind on the super softs and closing fast. So both come across the Anderson Bridge here. Kai has got some mega speed going on. Down to 1.7 seconds. Wonder how long this is going to be until we can get the move done. Getting closer, he's getting closer. 1.6 seconds. This is for position. This is 7th and 8th here. Oh no! Kairos has put it in the wall and he's lost his entire front wing. 2 laps to go. This is a disaster. I don't know what happened there. Surely he can get back to the pits. Get that nose changed. He might lose 1 or 2 places doing this though. Pit lane transit from memory is about 23 seconds here, plus a nose cone, which is another 7 or 8 seconds. He's going to come out on top of R8, I reckon. Man, he's hit that wall hard. He's lost the entire front wing. Not what you want to do at this stage of the race. You just want to finish. But anyway, we've all made those mistakes. Let's see how quickly this McLaren pit crew can get this job done. Tyres are done. Nose cone going on. Oh, laggy person. 5 second stop go penalty. And there goes R8. It might come down to who's got penalties, who doesn't in the end. That is a very narrow pit exit there. It's very easy to go across the white line there. Kairos just says, stuff this, light it up, let's do this, let's finish. So that was Christos just letting Preet through there. Well done to him. Saw him coming obviously, but he's got a run on him over here up to turn 10. I wouldn't do that, buddy, I'd just let him go. You're a lap down. Forget about it. He is all over the back of Preet here. I don't know. I mean, he's in every right to unlap himself. That's fine, but don't make a mess of it. Oh, and he did cut the corner big time there. It did Christos. He got himself a 3 second penalty for doing so for his troubles. He is all over the back of Preet here. I don't think this is going to end very well. Round the penultimate corner for Preet. Across the line for the last time. He's got Christos all over him. He breaks the slipstream. I think he's just going to let him go here. And they tangled wheels, and Preet's in the wall. Oh dear God, Preet's got a 3 second time penalty as well. What was Christos doing? He's lost his wing. Why was Christos doing that? No need for that, he's a lap down. Owens, Preet did have 22 seconds. He's now got 14 seconds back to Owens, and that is going to drop very quickly because Owens is missing. Preet is missing his front wing, and Kairos is trying to let him go through, but Preet says, "Nah, stuff that. I don't want any more back markers getting in the way. You go." What a disaster to the end of the race, where everyone had been so spread out for most of the race, and then they crossed the line for the last time and they tangle. Not good. Oh, Preet very nearly put it in the wall there on the bridge with no front wing. Dear oh dear oh dear, what an epic finish. Owens is down to 8 seconds now. I don't think it's going to be enough, but if Preet was going any slower, it might be a photo finish, but I reckon we might be okay. It's down to 7.5 seconds. Preet's just cruising to the end now. But he's got to remember his penalty, he can't let it go another few seconds, but no, he's going to cross the line. Fireworks indicate he crosses the line. Owens in second, and Rothko in third. I do believe that's his 4th consecutive podium, or third podium in this series anyway. Mitchie crosses the line 4th, DJR in 5th. Laggy person brings up 6th. As I said, he just didn't look like he had the speed today. He must have just went with a different strategy, or a not so precise setup. I'm not sure. He just didn't look like he had the speed like he's had in the past. As the fireworks erupt here for Preet, who did a marvellous job. Even with his penalty, still finished 3 seconds in front of Owens. And Christos, he might have something to answer for the stewards after this race for that incident. I didn't see any tyre smoke, I didn't see any lock-up. I think it was just a bit too aggressive. But onto the podium, Preet gets his first win. Well done to him. Awesome job. Well, I honestly am hoping and praying that my new wheel gets here this week. It should be here on Thursday, which will give me Thursday and Friday, Saturday to practice for Malaysia. Another awesome track that I absolutely love. I've been there many times, and I just want to be part of it. But anyway, there's your finishing order. Well done to everyone. I'm out of here for now, and I hope to see you on the track next week.